Hey, 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 welcome to the candlelight version. I'm just kidding. I don't want a lot of artificial light right now. I'm tired and I'm winding down. So I have some candles and um, some background soothing music because I love stuff like that. So today was, it was funny. It was kind of like this. And James and I woke up this morning and we did an affirmation with each other, and then we got into a little bit of an argument, and we perceive things differently. We just sometimes we have to talk it out, sometimes we have to hear each other, and we wanted to have a good Saturday. So James, he's like, hey, let's start this day over, let's have a good day, let's go on a walk. And I was like, yeah, let's go do that, because I wanted to do that. And so we heard each other out, and we don't always agree. We do not always agree with each other. We'll state our case, basically, because it's a debate. We're trying to let each other know how what the other one did made us feel, how it affected us, and yada yada yada. And so sometimes we don't see eye to eye, and we're like, I feel this way, James like, I feel this way. And if y'all heard that, that's him. He's watching Tennessee play. I love listening to him or watch football. Anyway, so, but we know that about each other. Like, he knows me enough to know I have so many different moods. And this morning, yeah, I was kind of in a mood, but something he said and something he did hurt my feelings. And the reason it hurt my feelings was because when I was a child, I used to get made fun of. People were mean, and it would make me angry. I didn't go inward. Like, I physically and aggressively reacted, and I've basically been that way my whole life. I've worked on it a lot. I haven't had nowhere near the angry outbursts like I used to, and especially this last year. So, but sometimes it happens. Sometimes we just we do that. And James, I can tell when he's kind of in a mood too, because usually if I'm on one, he'll kind of be like, baby, you're not doing good, or you're not, listen, I'm telling you, because he'll call me on my shit. Like, basically, sometimes I'll just be mad and I'll direct it at him. Something inside me, ego, all the things will be like, hey, go pick a fight. And I don't even mean to, I don't even want to. It's not something that I enjoy doing, because James and I don't argue a lot. We're peaceful people. And so today we kind of were both kind of, and he was like it too, because he'll argue back with me when he's not on his A game, and when he's tired or whatever. So, and we do that sometimes, and we know we take it out on each other because we're around each other more than anybody else. We're around each other. So we get up, we love on each other. We go for a walk, and it was beautiful. It was so pretty out there. There were so many dragonflies, and it was exactly what we needed. We both love nature. We both love adventure. Like, we like getting out and doing things like that. And so on the way home, we're down each other. Sorry about this morning. Da, da, da. And then we got into another argument, and I was like, okay, it's one of those days where we're both going to kind of be taking each other wrong. And perception, it's our perception, it's the way we perceive things. And men and women are different. We just are. We are different, and we perceive things differently. And I just kind of saw that was what was happening. I was like, you know what, neither of us is not right or wrong, and we kind of both agreed to disagree, and to let it go, because we're both, it's one of those days. My dad used to always say, you want to be right or you want to be happy. And I don't think either one of us cared about being right. We were both like protecting our boundaries. Like, you're not going to do that. You're not, and saying that I'm not, whatever. It doesn't even matter. But so we let it go. We came in. James made us breakfast for lunch. Then we took a nap, and we got up. I went outside. We sat outside for a while. I was like, I'm going to go cook dinner. And so I'm in there, I get done with everything with dinner. He comes in and I fix, so I fixed three different things, and I'm like, here's your rice. I'm going to put my other stuff over here to the side because he eats way more than I do, and I eat a little bit at a time. And so I explained everything to him. We literally had a conversation, and then he doesn't listen, and I'm like, what are you doing? And again, it happened, and so he went in his room, and I went in there, and I was like, come on, let's eat dinner. Because I can just tell it's one of those days where we're just, we just got some energy that we need to get out, or maybe we're tired, or whatever it is, but it's kind of just coming out on each other. And he was like, no, I'm good in here. And I was like, look, we're going to sit down. We're going to eat dinner. Like, we're not going to do this. I cooked just dinner. We're going to eat. And what I did wasn't even that bad. And he doesn't even normally, he doesn't care. I have very heightened reactions. He knows that it wasn't even anything really bad, but he's kind of in a mood too. And so we sat down and, I was making conversation because sometimes we got to help each other. Like this morning he came in, he was like, hey, let's start the day over. Let's not do this tonight. I was like, hey, let's get dinner. Let's sit down. And like we can tell that we're, nothing's wrong with either one of us. Sometimes there's just days like there's this energy and you got to get out. And there was just a full moon. So sometimes you got to release some of that stuff. Sometimes you got to, just get it out of your system. And so I was like, why don't you go watch the game? And I went in the kitchen, I cleaned, I picked some stuff up. Cleaning makes me feel better. And so I cleaned. I am baking bread right now. I'm baking bread. I lit some candles. I lit some Palo Santos and went around. I have this, I got it right here actually. This stuff. Dr. Chill's stress relief. Get some of this eucalyptus and mint. There is something about this spray that my brain, and I know several other people who use it, it just does something instantly. When you like really inhale it, it calms your whole body down. It's like a Xanax in a bottle, I swear. But so I sprayed, I lit some candles, and I was like, I'll go ahead and do this video, and then I'm gonna go take a hot bath. I'm gonna sit in my bath while James is watching the game. That will make him happy. I hear him back there screaming and clapping right now, so that means Tennessee must be doing good. And I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do some night yoga, and we will probably either listen to an affirmation, play Uno, watch a movie, or maybe just lay in there and enjoy each other's company. But we get annoyed sometimes, and I am so grateful for our relationship because James and I know that we get annoyed. James and I understand that we don't understand one another. We understand that we don't perceive things the same way, and we understand that we're very different people. We're very, very different people. Like our morals, beliefs, wants, needs, and stuff like that are kind of the same. But the way we take in information, the way we break it down, our emotion. My husband is like this. You will hardly never see him get a rise out of him. I've seen me, I can get a rise out of him. Everybody else, no. I've seen him 3 times since we've been together, and they were all towards men, and there was a reason that he was heightened. There was a reason that he did that. It was very hot. But anyway, that's another story. Yes, I'm that girl. But, we just, sometimes we're like that. Sometimes we do things like that, and I'm grateful to have him because he's on an even kill more times than not. He can handle me. Because I'm like this, okay? And people who know me know that. I'm a lot for myself. I know I'm a lot for other people. And to have a man who just gracefully, more times than not, accepts me for who I am and kind of just lets me be, that's a miracle. That is. And people who know us and know our relationship, they know that. I had a girl, a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine, who's seen us the whole time. She was like, y'all just have something special, something rare and we do. And we cherish it. We love it. It's like a seed that we've planted, that we're growing, that we water, that we put in sunlight. And you know, some days we have those days where we're going to argue, and it's going to be a couple different times a day. But at the end of the day, we come and we're like, hey, you know, sorry I acted like that. Or I usually will like, well, we just must have needed to get that energy out. Because I believe in being ourselves. I believe in expressing how we feel, and that's what we do. So, yeah, that's what we did. And now I'm going to have some yummy, delicious chocolate peanut butter banana bread that I made a new recipe. It's so, so good. I'll post it later. But I think I'm going to do stuff in relationships too for the first time. For the first time in my life, I have a healthy relationship that's worth sharing and talking about. And I do have a lot of people who come to us to ask us for advice kind of on things that we do. And I've never had that. I've never had anyone be like, hey, your relationship looks great. What are you doing? But I do now. So I love y'all. And subscribe if this is your vibe. Mwah. Peace out. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody has a Sunday fun day tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Light some candles, take a bath, enjoy yourself, kiss some makeup if you're mad at one another, and don't forget to take your clothes out of the dryer. Bye.